What is up, everyone? I figured we're back here for some exploration because I think it might be one of the last opportunities too. Last week I did 2 auxiliary battles to get some levels and some weapon stats, so big update on those before we get into exploring. Boleth is training his axe rank really well. He's actually at C+ now, so he just needs some flying experience and he'll be ready to go Wyvern. Actually, I think he needs B axes, so that's the problem here. He needs more axe experience, but he's getting there. And he has also learned Death Blow from the Brigand class while doing so we can reclass him to something else later while keeping Death Blow, which is going to be great. Let's see who else has stuff going on. There's not that many things, though. Hilda has learned Close Counter, so that's going to be great. Hilda also has Death Blow. I forgot about that. For some reason I said she didn't have that, but she does have it. She just has less other things, I guess. Petra also has Close Counter now. And Felix has joined Boleth in duoing 2 of these auxiliary battles. And now he's getting a ton of experience when it comes to axe using. And not flying though, but it's okay, he'll learn the flying later. Just needs a little bit more axe rank and he's good to go. Also getting a bunch of levels because I used a gem that gives you more experience. I also used a knowledge gem to gain more weapon experience on the other guy. That's why I deployed 2 people. So one of them could use the knowledge gem, the other one could use the XP gem basically. So that's pretty much all there's to it. Oh yeah, and Seth joined me. I don't know like when that happened, because at some point he was just in my roster. I didn't remember him joining him, but hey, there he is. So Seth is with me now. I talked about what his stats do in the episode where I tackled a paralog with him and Flame, but basically he's just a really strong Wyvern Lord. As you can see, his stats are pretty bonkers. And that's pretty much all there is to say about these units, so without further ado, let's explore. Or what's the last time? Because I think last time Rhea said that Edelgard would be here in about 2 weeks, and that was about the 14th. So we should be fucked soon. Maybe something will happen during exploration. I don't know. I'm gonna make a save state just in case. The reason I did it in this order is because tutoring was this week, and all my units had full motivation anyway. So I wanted to use this exploration to get people to full motivation if I could, and that's why I battled last week. There's no point in doing exploration if all your units are like full motivation, in my opinion. Still missing Sothis. Still missing Sothis. Shucks. But yeah, ignore these freaking quests. They're just boring auxiliary battles for like level 11 and level 13. And we still have this ominous war music playing. I don't know why. Monastery is probably pretty quiet because I think all the citizens had to evacuate. Also, I don't know why I have all these ugly ass purple arrows on my exploration screen. It kind of annoys me, honestly. I didn't notice them before. Anyway, Petra's here. Let's talk to Petra.
I have had the arrival of a letter from Edelgard. She is asking that I join her side.
Oh, fuck her.
She is making the decision. No, she is deciding if Bridget is a friend or an enemy of the Empire.
Kill them all.
But my choice is not to be friends. My choice is to fight with you.
I hope that means what you
Bridget
think it means.
is not a friend of the Empire. We will not be following again. We will be ready to fight with you instead.
Thank you. I think her motivation is low, so I'm just gonna give her this, where is it? Let's see. I think I had a motivation item for her, but maybe I already gave it to her. There we go. Energy dictionary. There we go. It doesn't really matter, I think, because I'm probably gonna have to like bring her to dinner anyway, but whatever. Might as well give it to her now. But yeah, it looks like things are pretty empty here. Let me make this a little bit bigger so I can see where I'm going. I think every non-student has left, basically. Is the greenhouse open? It is open. That's good. What's up, Ingrid?
To think that the Flame Emperor was Edelgard all along.
Alright.
Flame's abduction? Geralt's murder? The turmoil in Ramire village? Whether or not she was the mastermind behind what happened, it at least seems like she was involved. And yet she was able to remain so composed while she was enrolled at the Officers' Academy.
I know, right? It's crazy. I think... well, I think these are hers.
Yes, that's mine. Thank you very much. I've been looking for it.
Good. 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 Seeds, and let's... Dude, look at my professor level. It's so insanely high. Oh my god. Harvests. Get some more vegetables, because I definitely need those. I want some more flowers, so let's plant some flower seeds. There we go. And then let's cultivate them, but let's be a Dutch greedy bitch about it. Infused with magic. Did I even make up a stupid game that this episode was going to be about. I don't think I did. Hey, what's up, Bernadetta?
What does war with Edelgard mean for us, Professor? And why does she even want that?
That's what I want to know. Because Hubert and Edelgard are gone, I think, but the rest of the Black Eagles are still here. What would she like? I don't think she likes either of these.
I wonder why she'd think that. That's how it always goes, I guess. You never realize something can't be undone until you've done it.
Yep. Oh, still won't join me?
Hi. Sorry, I'm trying. But you're still kind of a stranger.
Alright. Guess I need to be very strong and have a bow. Yeah, shucks. Sorry, Bernadetta, you're gonna die at some point. Probably. Fishing we'll do later. I'm gonna walk down this pond a little further. Try to pick up hidden items as I go along. Sometimes I will miss them because I'm talking. And talking while looking for items, not the best combo, let me tell you that much. So we'll go down here. Wait, we can't go up here anymore. It's so annoying. Maybe we never could. I don't know, I could swear you could. Hey, what's up?
Greetings, Professor. Something to report. Unexpected, isn't it? Apparently, this is the first time Garreg Mach has been invaded in its whole 995-year history. It's my job to protect this gate, so even if enemies come in droves, I will never let them through.
Hey.
I hope we both survive. Let's battle with all our might and pray we win this thing.
That's cool, but I saw a hidden item.
Well, I'll be.
Yeah, I know, right? Here we go. I'm gonna buy some gifts here later. But first, we gotta find some hidden items. Hey, this place is still immune to dark music. I really hate it. Thanks, I hate it. What's up, Ignatz?
Professor? I'm glad that I came to the Officers Academy. I feel accepted here. I've learned so much. Honestly, I'm surprised at how much I've grown. So, I will not let the Academy be destroyed. It's important to me, and I will protect it.
Protect it with your dancing. I feel the same.
I feel braver just hearing you say that, Professor. We're gonna win this, Professor.
Yeah, don't worry. We got this. I don't think I have like an art book or anything for him. I think I gave that back to him. Let's check. This is Flame, I think. This is Catherine. This is Lacithia. And this one, I forgot. Might also be. This might be Flame. I think this one is someone else's.
What the?
You know, right? Is that a hidden item I spot? No, it's just a bird. Yeah, there seems to be nothing else here that I can talk to. Let's continue on. Let's go down the outside of the academy first. Needs to be someone at the stables I can talk to. Not one of my house, that's for sure. I think I emptied like the blue lines of all their valuable members. What's up, Ferdinand?
Oh, half of the Empire's 6 great noble families have declared their support for Edelgard.
Does that include your guys?
Of the other 3, Lord Vestra was assassinated. Hubert, his son, will succeed him.
Damn!
Bernadetta's father, Count Varley, is under house arrest. His wife is now supporting Edelgard.
Jeez.
And my father, he was stripped of his role as Prime Minister. As a result, House Eyre has lost all of its power, all of its lands. We have lost everything.
Jesus Christ.
What do I do?
I know what you should do. Join me.
Oh, Professor. Here to recruit me, I presume? Well, the eldest son of House Eyre will not be so easily swayed.
Your house is ruined. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, fine. Have it your way. Fine. I'm getting really tired of these rejections. What do you do down here? What are you doing? Hello? What are you doing? No? Okay, cool. Whatever, dude. If you won't talk to me, I won't talk to you. It's only fair. Let's check out the Night Hall. Pillars, man. Pillars. What's up, Faye? Hey, it's Gilbert. It's time for some faculty training.
There are always small power struggles. Still, it has been hundreds of years since all of Fodlan was consumed by war. I didn't actually think it would come to this. I feel as though I'm not in my rightful place. I cannot protect the things I should.
I think he's afraid of his home being invaded.
If I survive this war, I wish to return to my homeland, to the land of my king.
I really don't know where he's from, but I think it's Dimitri's country. Anyway, I would like some axe training. Thank you very much. That's not a whole lot you can give me, to be honest. Might hold off on this actually, because that's jack shit. Jameer, what's going on?
We're falling behind. I don't know that we can keep up with the new Emperor. To think that she was able to raise an army of that size right under our noses. However hard we fight, I give us a 50% chance of winning.
So take into
The
account
enemy
that
has
I'm a
too many
god.
advantages. We must make careful preparations.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Always realistic. I had tea with Shamir. It actually went perfectly. I don't think that could have been possible. Like, there's an item here because it's kind of hard to spot with all the bushes, but we're gonna talk to whoever this person is out here.
Right.
Sup, Cyril?
It's my job to protect Lady Rhea. I've got to do it, and I got to do it as best I can. And if that means I got to die for her, then I will.
Aren't you like
How could
14?
Edelgard treat Lady Rhea like she's the bad guy? She's never been anything but nice to everybody. I just don't get it at all.
I have to disagree with that, you. I have to disagree with you on that, buddy. Hedgehog case. Female noble. Okay, interesting. Can't think of many of those. At all. Alright, who's here? A monk. Come on, talk.
Those who serve the church must cast aside all selfish desires and devote themselves fully to their beliefs. But is it right to wield piety as a weapon? I have never considered such things before. The church, I have always done what I thought best to save the people of Fodlan.
Not bad, not bad. People actually thinking about their stuff. Hey, it's Claude. Hey, buddy.
The Empire is moving quickly. Edelgard must have been preparing for this for a while now. If you really think about it, she must have been planning for this even before you got the Sword of the Creator.
I know, right?
Of course she was always a step ahead of us. We were blinded by the ball and the battle of the eagle and lion, everything else.
I know, right?
I refuse to go down like this, though. So let's do something about it. What do you say? It's you and me, Teach. We've got this.
Sure got this. What do you think, Leonie?
What is Edelgard even trying to achieve? She wants to destroy the church so badly that she'll take on anyone who doesn't fall in line? I don't get it.
Her ideals are in conflict with yours.
I just can't believe she'd start a war over it. Not to mention using such nasty tactics to get her way. Could Captain Gerald's death have also been a part of her plan? Don't you go and die on me, Professor. Captain Gerald would never forgive you.
These are all good questions. Personally, I don't think she wanted Gerald dead. I feel like that was like something that happened outside of her control through like the other villains. Because it wasn't exactly her that killed him. It's the do. Why aren't you with Dimitri? And also, why can't I see you? There you go.
His Highness calls for the head of Edelgard. For me, that is cause enough to fight.
Why would Dimitri say that? That's against the teaching of the gods. You truly got right with that. I don't think he likes it when I question Dimitri. I don't think he really cares about the religion, so... This? Maybe he is religious, though. He does have the earring that looks like that. But I don't think I can preach to him about what the goddess wants. Although I am God. Like, I'm fused with God, so... I don't know. Let's just ask him this.
The hatred of His Highness is also my hatred. Any other feelings I may have are irrelevant.
He's smiling. He just smiled. I'm a little scared. Why can't I talk to you again?
And if that is the case...
Okay, now I can't talk to him anymore. Well, I can, but like, there's no more text balloon there. What's up, Hilda?
Professor, I guess it's easy for me to say this now. I'm so glad I'm from the Alliance. I had no idea Edelgard was so scary.
I had an
And
inkling.
Dimitri seems totally different than before.
What the fuck happened to Dimitri
I
anyway?
wouldn't bend a knee to either of them.
How do you feel about Claude?
Well, I definitely don't hate him. He rarely takes things seriously. But somehow, I just know we can always rely on him.
No, this guy might
Well,
be scheming
if we're
something.
forced to protect this place, our future's going to be dark no matter what.
Well, shit. I'm actually curious where Dimitri is, but I'm gonna find him sooner or later anyway. Let's see who's in here. Sylvain, item.
Things must be pretty crazy in Fargus about now. My father must be beside himself. I don't get it. Why did Edelgard make enemies with the nobles?
For the sake of her ideals?
Ideals she believed in so much, she was willing to start a war over them? Those must be some lofty ideals, to say the least.
I know, right? Sylvain, I know, right? Who else is here?
Is that so?
Oh, it's Ash and Annette.
Once the Imperial army reaches the monastery, we'll have no choice but to fight.
What's going to happen to us?
Everything will be alright.
I believe you. With the Knights on our side, and especially with you, Professor, I know we can do this.
Professor Chan. Everything will be alright as long as you're here. I mean, he's literally a god in this story, so I can't even like complain anymore. Like, he is a god. He's fused with God. He can do no wrong. Okay, whatever. There's a white guy over here. I don't hate white guys.
Professor, what actually happened last month? I can't keep up at all.
I know, right?
Edelgard is the Emperor? And she's declared war against the Church? So now we're at war? What is going on?
Good summary, actually.
I really don't understand any of this. What should I do?
Speaking honestly, you should probably flee. You don't want to fight. What's up, Dorothea?
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? Who knew the kid had it in her? I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win.
Us or her, you mean?
But would it really be okay for Edelgard to win?
I mean, kind of hard to say that Edelgard is evil, per se. I mean, all evil people have like ideals and stuff.
The Empire's aggression cannot stand. But if we are going to attack them now, we must be honest with ourselves about our chances of success. It goes without saying that I will fight the Imperial Army with everything I have for as long as I am able. But House Gloucester's territory is adjacent to Imperial lands. Let us proceed with caution.
The way that Edelgard's army suddenly rose up does remind me a little bit of like Star Wars A New Hope, where suddenly what's it called? I forgot what the Empire is called there. It's basically the Empire, but the new ones, the red somethings. And they suddenly had like an enormous army of supporters that came out of nowhere. It was kind of weird. Just looking for the usual hidden items in the corner here, but they're not there from what I can see. So let's talk to our buddy Raphael. Hey, can we talk across the table? No? Well, shit.
I hear the Alliance's territory will be in danger if we don't get rid of these Empire guys. If the Alliance is in danger, that means my sister's in danger too. There's no way I'm gonna allow that. It doesn't matter how many guys they throw at us. I'll beat them all. These muscles aren't just for show. But first, I gotta get some food.
Food. Good story. Good story. Linhart's.
The most important nobles in the Empire are known for taking power from the previous Emperor, my father included. I didn't think it possible that the Imperial Princess could ascend the throne so easily. However, it seems that both my father and Caspar's are supporting Edelgard.
Oh shit.
Having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side gives you total control over the Empire's military and finances. They must have been making preparations for quite some time without anyone noticing.
Those guys don't even get along, don't they? Maybe that was a ruse. I don't know. I don't think he wants to join me. I think he likes magic. Let's try.
Huh? Your class? However, I still have...
Yeah, that's what he said before. Yeah, he likes magic and reason, which I'm not trained in, so... Unless I get supports with him, it's just not going to happen. But I don't think I even have a C-sport with him, so that's probably not happening, period. Looks like I cleared out all the way here, except for the training ground, so let's go there. I actually unlocked an A support with Felix, but I can't do it yet, because timeline.
That girl's starting an all-out war, isn't she? But an enemy is an enemy, no matter who they are. Don't let compassion for her get in your way.
I'm sorry, I had to yawn, but yeah. Not because I'm bored, just because...
I don't normally have a problem jumping into a fight, but it feels strange going up against my father.
There we go.
We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent I'd want to face.
I'll do it.
I'd almost rather fight a monster. I hope he's not part of the group coming to attack Garreg Mach.
Oh, that'd be bad. I assume he likes brawling and strength or something. Whatever. I'm not going to try to recruit anymore. What's up?
I thought we'd all be really busy with assignments and getting ready for graduation. But now that things have turned out like this, I guess there's nothing to do but fight.
You might be right. And anyone else I need to talk to? Catherine.
If I could go back to last month and throttle my carefree self. Now it turns out Edelgard is the Flame Emperor and the new Adrestian Emperor. And she's striking out against the Monastery. with the full force of the Imperial army behind her. We gotta beat her at her own game, for our sake as well as Lady Rhea's.
Yeah. I don't know, I always thought we would rise up against the church, but I guess Edelgard is rising up against the church instead. I mean, I guess Claude was never as anti-church, he was more like live and let live. We did figure that part out, so... I guess we're helping the church in this way. Okay, where's... Ah, I found Dimitri. Sort of. There he is. Let's talk to him.
Right.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'll have that girl's head. Just you wait.
What is wrong with you? Holy shit. Okay, something went wrong there.
Hey.
Someone get him some therapy.
Can we really defeat someone who is willing to turn their back on the world just to uphold their own beliefs? I've spent my whole life running in fear, and now
Can we win this together?
Surely we can win if we rely on each other. Right, Professor?
Right. Yeah, I don't know either. Bought Mercedes.
I guess we have no choice but to fight, have we? Oh, but why would Edelgard do something like this? I'm sure we'll be all right, though, Professor. The goddess will keep us safe.
Okay, and then it's here.
Professor.
Playing.
Professor. War is breaking out again, is it not?
Again?
There was a truly terrible war once upon a time. I never wanted another war.
You know, I have a feeling she's not as young as she
All
looks.
we can do is steel ourselves for the fight ahead.
She doesn't talk about it as if it's like a history lesson. She talks like she's been there, you know? That's all I'm saying. Anyway, there's a war coming up, so I should go like fishing and stuff, or like eating with people. I don't know. Actually, there's people upstairs I still need to talk to. There's no one here. Unless Cynthia's here, we can talk to her. Maybe give her some of her stuff back. Although I think her motivation is alright. I forgot this floor existed, to be honest. Man, Cynthia, why are you always here?
So Edelgard, the one who calls herself the Flame Emperor, was connected to those strange beings. The Imperial Army might be using even more terrifying methods than we know. You had better be cautious, Professor. Any amount of carelessness might prove to be our undoing.
Don't worry, I'm super careful. She's full motivation, there's no point. Looks like Setheth has a quest for us, actually. Talk to Rhea first.
Excuse me. How are you, Professor? Any new changes to report? With the Imperial army drawing near, it is most vexing that we cannot relax and converse as we once did. Thankfully, you have the divine protection of the goddess on your side. Please try to listen carefully for her voice.
Not gonna happen, but I will try.
May the goddess's voice reach you.
Lying. It always works. It always works in this game. Never speak the truth, especially to religious people.
Hey, you.
I've always hated this map so much. Like, I know where to go, but I still want to go against it. What the fuck is happening here, anyway? There you go. I've said that.
We must protect Garreg Mach. Defiling the holy tomb was a sacrilege. I will not allow such a thing to happen again. The Archbishop has already given you a new responsibility. I want you to rise to that honor.
New quests.
I have something to ask of you.
I've been scouting to make up the Imperial Army, but much is still unclear. Any information you could provide could be of great help. Look information on the Imperial Army and Knight of Sirius would have that kind of information. Alright, we can do that. Do that. Let's finish talking to people first, though. So we have plenty of time anyway. I'm gonna do the support soft screen. Hanuman.
The Holy Tomb held many crest stones.
Saved them all.
This is the first time I've heard of crest stones being hidden away in such a place.
It was weird, wasn't
But
it?
more importantly, I'm interested to know the Empire's aim. Why would their army desire crest stones? There is power there, yes. And yet, I must think on this. The crest stones lie at the heart of the events surrounding Conan Tower and the chapel as well. And of course, the crest stones somehow transform those traitors and their captives into demonic beasts. Could that possibly be their aim? the Empire's army may well plan to use crest stones to create demonic beasts.
That's a little scary, but I mean, it's not like we haven't faced demonic beasts before. So they've already been doing it somehow without those crest stones.
To think Edelgard was somehow connected to the captain's murderer. Well, perhaps it's pointless to get upset about the past. My duty now is to prepare for battle. We're depending on your strength, Professor. Crush our enemies.
You got it.
Captain, I hope you're watching. We will protect Garreg Mach.
This is like battle preps music. One more person to talk to here, and then we'll do Seteth's little quests. I assume it's going to be marked on our map like always.
Hey, you.
Makes it the silliest quest ever. But hey, I'm happy not to have to find anything at least.
The mastermind behind the attacks on the monastery was Edelgard? Wow. Doesn't make much sense though, does it? There would need to be all sorts of territories and groups tangled up in this sort of mess. I'm gonna stop. I don't really have the head for this political stuff. Mostly I'm worried about my old opera company. I wonder what's happening in the capital right now. I hope they're safe.
I will help you hope it. Alright, I see our quest targets. Very well hidden. Right here.
What?
I cannot believe our negligence allowed the Empire to invade. Edelgard probably gathered her soldiers in Garreg Mach, intending to do this from the start. Soldiers disguised as merchants and pilgrims to avoid suspicion, infiltrating the entire area little by little.
I mean, how many people are here?
Better prepared. We'll have a tough time winning this one, I'm afraid.
Alright, got the intel. Let's give it back to Seteth, because he probably wants that. Get some renown or something.
Well done. You have my thanks.
Interesting. It's true that a lot more people have been coming and going as of late. Perhaps we could secure new information if we capture someone from the Imperial Army. Thank you, that is quite helpful. Alright. Elixir. Cool. I didn't know these were in the game, actually. Okay, so we have nothing else to do, really. I guess we can check the note box. There might be something in there. Usually when I explore, even if I explore twice a month, there's new notes in there. So those are always a little bit fun. Oh, there's more people to talk to, too.
How dare they threaten the goddess? Such a vile act cannot be forgiven. There is no need to worry, I promise you that. Divine punishment will surely fall upon them. In the days of yore, the goddess would grow angry with such insolent fools and roast them in ALL.
What the fuck is that? ALL. Is it hell? Anyway, you have a note. Yes. Okay, I don't know who that is. Ridiculous rumors about ghosts appearing in the monastery. It's nonsense and disrupting my studies. There aren't really ghosts, are there? Okay, I'm gonna assume that's Lysithia. He likes this one, I think. There we go. Lysithia's really afraid of ghosts. I don't know why. I think Casper is too. Okay, well, I guess the only other thing we can do is what we always do when there's war about to be happening. Do some fishing. See if I can get some good bites. I don't have much bait though. Not a whole lot at all. But hey, let's get an excellent. Let's get it perfect. Let's go. Gold! Alright. See, I'm a fishing champion now. Look at that. Look at that. I should sell this fish probably. Holy god. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do the rest of the things off screen. A little bit of a short episode compared to usually, but hey, you guys understand why, right? I will see you next time for what is probably gonna be a big fucking battle. Until then, see you around. Peace.